Sunny is my parrot, my pet. And she eats these little seeds. And she's messy. She throws them everywhere. So when I sweep the floor and clean her cage, I collect them and I throw them out on the ground outside. Last time that it rained, these tiny little seeds sprouted and grew into this beautiful plant that bloomed and produced seeds. So now my backyard looks like a forest. But Jesus didn't have a parrot, I don't think. So he used the example of a grain of wheat to explain that just like this tiny seed that is dead, in the same way that it grows, sprouts, and comes back to life, he will do the same. The hour had come. This hour has been mentioned throughout the gospel for about 26 times, I believe, or in the book of John. So the hour has come for him to die a horrible death. And like the grain of wheat, he was going to rise to new life. And Jesus promised that anyone who follows him with a life of servitude, God will honor and will give eternal life. And how are we doing on that? Who do we love? You know that we sacrifice for what we love, right? Do we have our loves in the right order? The first reading complements the gospel. The prophet Jeremiah proclaimed that God will make a new covenant. That is like an agreement. And God will be our God, and we will be his people. But this time, the covenant was not going to be written on tablets of stone, like he did back with Moses. He was gonna put it in our hearts. And this will allow us for a closer relationship with God and with others. This prophecy of the prophet Jeremiah was fulfilled with the hour or the moment that Jesus, obedient to the will of God, became the source of our salvation. He gave his life for our salvation. So now we are in the season of spring, and we usually do house cleaning, and we refresh our house and our yards. Well, the hour has come to also check our hearts and see how clean they are. It is the hour or the time to refresh our hearts and also our relationship with God and relationships with others around us. Are we living with a clean heart? Is it clear to others that we live with God's law of love in our hearts? We have 2 more weeks before Easter. We are 1 week from Palm Sunday. And today, this last Sunday of Lent, the church offers the sacrament of reconciliation, penance, confession. So let's use it to clean our hearts so that we may grow closer in our relationship with God and with others around us. May we, like the grain of wheat and like sunny seeds, fall into fertile soil of God's grace, dying to self so that we may bear fruit abundantly, and that someday we may be face to face with the Lord and have eternal life.